Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and here I'm taking a look at the Vivobook S13. This is the S330 if you're looking it up online. It's a new frameless design from ASUS, so it has this wonderful NanoEdge border. It's only 4.3 millimeters on the side, and that gives it an 89% screen to body ratio. It's also a very light machine, so it's at 1.2 kilos, which actually feels pretty good. The keyboard, I really like the kind of like rounded design. All the keys are kind of curved a little bit. When you type on them, the travel feels extremely extensive. It feels really well built, really solid. There's really not that, there's a slight amount of flex when I push on it, but overall I think, oh, maybe there's more flex than I thought. But overall the typing feels really, really good. Large shift keys over here. We've got a central trackpad over on the edge. Now if I just unplug it and spin it around, you can see around the side we have a PSU, full-size HDMI, full-size USB, and then we've got a Type-C port over here. You can hear that just down around the edge. We still have the speakers going there. I don't believe that there's anything pretty crazy about the speakers. They're not Harman Kardon or anything. You can see the grills down around there. We also have this ventilation grill here, and so when you see when we open it up, that we have this kind of a Vio kind of inspired hinge down around the side. Although pulling it back, maybe this machine could be weighted a little bit better. But this also helps with the cooling, so it kind of props up the bottom, and that's something that this device actually needs. Even though it's 13.3 inches, and it can go from an 8th generation i7 processor, but it's U series, but it does have an NVIDIA GeForce MX 150 graphics card. I actually just kind of noticed it when I opened it. We have a nice matte display here. So this unit is really good for kind of being outdoors and being on the go. We have a 42 watt-hour battery, which if I'm doing the math on that correctly means you'll probably get like a solid 5 hours of like good use on this, which, yeah, it could do for a lot of people. Around the side we have another USB full-size headphone jack, and then we have a micro SD card slot down around there. So we're seeing a lot of laptop manufacturers go from full-size to micro. Something that's happening there. I'm torn. I'm torn on whether I like that. Now if we just kind of pull this up here, you can see that the display has a really nice kind of polished look to it. It does look really quite fancy. Of course it is running Windows, but yeah, in general I really do like this machine. We have no word on when it's going to be released, but should be back to school. Also no word on price point on this one. Yeah, overall I really, really like it. And I'm really looking at it right now, I'm actually unsure how this is only 17.9, because it really does seem a lot thicker. Maybe it's only 17.9 here on this edge. But definitely they've done some aesthetics on the side here to make this machine look a lot thinner than it is, which I guess I'm not against that, but it does feel heavier than 1.2 or else I'm really tired. So this has just been a quick look at the ASUS Vivobook. I'm your host, Nicole Scott for Mobile Geeks.